Hey there, and welcome to Fundamental. We're building a friendly home for common sense wellness. Here's the simple idea. Fundamental offers a platform that combines fun wisdom meets mental wellness meets life's fundamental values for our mind-heavy modern world. Normalizing a mental movement we truly need. That's why it's called Fundamental. Put together, these three core anchors form a life-elevating promise. And in short, this promise is offering simply delightful wisdom to transform mental stress into mental stillness, mental anxiety into mental balance, mental chaos into mental harmony, and mental struggles into mental mastery. Something we all truly need. We're making a mental global difference through fun, timeless wisdom, small, powerful, meaningful, universal concepts that effortlessly uplift your mind, your day, and your life. And things are just getting started. You're watching the Fundamental Launch Minisodes, a mini-series of short, snackable clips that share what the fundamental movement is all about. And this is the Welcome Spark Minisode, the doorway into the whole mini-series. And I'm the founder, Diesel. And in this mini episode, you'll learn about the idea behind Fundamental. You'll see a preview, and you'll see the purpose, and you'll see the perks that come with it. So get ready to dive in. Now, to introduce the star of the show, our very own Brain Buddy. He is our inner voice bestie, designed to elevate life and harmonize humanity through fundamental wisdom and ethical intelligence. Brain Buddy and I are so glad you're here. Thanks for showing up with your heart and your mind, truly. Oh, great idea, Brain Buddy. Let's do it. Time to get present together. Start by taking one deep breath. Ready? Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice your shoulders relax. You have arrived, here and now. Our minds are ready, Brain Buddy. That's another brilliant idea. The best way to start this journey is with a mind vibe check. So, what's your vibe check magic, Brain Buddy? Tell us. Ooh, solid question, Brain Buddy. Answer the following. On a scale from 1 to 10, how's your mental balance overall? 1 for stressed and overwhelmed, and 10 is peaceful, balanced harmony. Where do you honestly land in your mental world right now? Now, after asking this question to hundreds of people, are you curious to know what the average answer is? Can you guess? Well, the average answer is 4. Oof! This tells us something really important about today's mental climate. Great call, Brain Buddy. Let's do a brainwave. Yet our friends don't know what Oh, there we go. A brainwave is a mental wellness workout, like yoga for the brain. It's one of our core practices we offer here at Fundamental. You will learn more about the ins and outs of brainwaves on a different minisode. Okay, we are now ready to work out our neurons. Take it away, Brain Buddy. It's time to enjoy a brainwave boost journey.
Sup humans, it's me.
Your fundamental brain buddy. I have some cool facts to share with you about our species and the power of presence. First off, humans are the only species that can time travel in their minds. We spend a whopping 47% of our time awake lost in that thought, daydreaming and worrying. Crazy, right? And that's not all. With all the cool new tech like smartphones, we currently check these devices an average of 150 times a day, leading to constant distractions. Now, whether you notice it or not, this reduces the real time you spend living in the present moment and greatly affects your reality. So, more than any other time in human history, it's important to practice true presence, a deliberate and intentional state of turning off all those racing thoughts and distractions and tapping into the stillness while awake. Activities like meditation, taking nature walks, unplugging from screens, and even mindful breathing will elevate your mental balance and focus. This is super important because whatever consumes me The brain will then affect the body and our reality. So, practicing true presence is like a master workout for all. When we each take time to recharge our own minds, we then together unlock our full potential as a species! Are you with me?
Let's harmonize humanity and elevate life together.
We so got this!
Wow! Brain Buddy just shared the fundamental principle of the power of presence. It's such a simple insight and yet one of the most powerful wisdoms you'll ever receive. Great question, Brain Buddy. Did you guys notice this brainwave spark? By the way, SPARK stands for Seeding Presence, Awareness, Reflection, and Knowing. It's any moment your mind lights up when you say, aha! If you missed it, let's light up this brainwave together. The spark that kicks off the Power of Presence brainwave is the following question. Ask yourself, have you noticed your presence, senses, focus, dials inward whenever you enjoy the mind? Try thinking now. Do you notice a shift? Many of you probably looked away to think, or even closed your eyes. Have you noticed that your senses, your presence, and your focus dial inward when you use your brain? Notice the activities below here under the mind. These are activities, just some of the many, that pull your attention into your mind. And notice the body activities, the activities that pull your senses back to your body. This is such a powerful shift. I have an important question for you though. Let's ask this mind vibe check. How much attention does your mind consume in today's world? How much time do you think you're consuming in your mind? What would you say that percentage is? Actually, what would you say the average percentage is? Well, in a world where studies show, as Brain Buddy mentioned, we spend about 47% of our time enjoying thought. And when you add up all the modern distractions on top of that, each of us is averaging about 60 to 70% of our time in our busy minds. Whoa! That's a lot of time. We humans have quickly, just within the last 50 years, introduced so much mental time. We have normalized the ability to zone out so you can zone in to your powerful inner stage. Wow, so fascinating. You know, like any skill, too much mind time has its effects. Have you felt that? I think a lot of us actually do feel mentally overloaded in today's world. You know, let's consider at least what studies show how we're doing with all this mental stimulation. Studies show that 1 in 5 adults are experiencing mental illness annually now. And in young children and teens, mental health issues are rising with stress, depression, school shootings, suicide. And even with fires, hurricanes, and COVID-19, that adds on to the mental toll. And finally, it's daily multitasking, financial worries, and health management. We are experiencing a lot of mental stimulation. And you know, just like anything that's off balance, the body sends signals when your presence is off balance, meaning your mind needs some chill. Here's just some examples of what you might say, like, I zoned out, I need a break, or my mind can't handle this, or even, can't stop thinking about it. This explains truly why our mental balance overall is at 4. And Brain Buddy's right. Our mental systems are on overload. And there is a great question. Brain Buddy asks, do we remember the life hack that he mentioned in the brainwave exercise? Well, just practicing true presence can reshape how your entire body system functions. True presence means quieting the cognitive mental stage and actually immersing your awareness into real life, the moment around you, your senses, your breath, your body. And the more you practice this shift, the more your mind starts to soften. Let's see what happens with this mind-heavy daily presence summary when we practice a little true presence. Oh look, gratitude lists. The percentage is starting to go down. Slow breath Beach moments. Meditation. Less screen time. Look at that! Now our presence is a lot more balanced. Every one of those activities helps calm the mind and shift your presence. Such a powerful yet simple hack. You now have completed the Power of Presence Brainwave. Amazing job, Brain Buddy! That was incredible! We have one final question. The question is, name 3 things, true presence activities, that help you calm and quiet your mind. Can you think of 3 activities? Maybe you already know some, or maybe you can think of some new ones. This is super important because the next time that you feel mentally overstimulated or mentally burdened, just turn to these 3 body activities and notice the shift in practice. Amazing job, everybody! You just experienced your very first fundamental Brain Buddy Brainwave. Amazing! Now let's dive into the purpose and understand a little bit about the foundation of Fundamental. Fundamental is building the first tool to make our human wisdom right authentically universal. Because if clarity stays personal, our global progress stays limited. The mission is to empower you inside out. It's not about fixing the mind, it's about understanding it in a way that finally feels natural and freeing. It's wisdom sourced from timeless truths, reshaped to meet the rhythm of our modern life. So, how can we trust the fundamental movement? That's right, Brain Buddy! The power of principles, of course. Simple ideas, fun delivery, clear language, true insight, inspiring purpose, and a unifying vision. These values are what power every piece of fresh and intentional common sense that we offer. These aren't just branding, they're the filter, the compass, the non-negotiable. If it doesn't pass all 6, it just isn't fundamental. Oh, looks like Brain Buddy's got a fundamental insight here about human behavior. That's very true. When humans care about something, we get organized. We create a shared language so that everyone can learn and master it safely. We create reps, routines, and clear ways to get better together. Just take a look. For muscles, we hit the gym for a workout. For nutrition, we plan meals, follow recipes. Skills, we train, study, and practice. When something matters, we craft a rhythm for it. So, what's the practice for mind skill? What's the shared rhythm for mental clarity? Fundamental serves brainwaves. A brainwave is an intentional rhythm for thought, a structured mental journey that brings clarity, presence, and resonance, like yoga for the brain, like a melody for the mind. It's how the fundamental movement transforms raw thoughts into intentional wisdom that you can actually use and feel, like purposeful packaged advice. And yes, the Power of Presence mini journey you just went on, that was a brainwave. You flexed your mind through some powerful thoughts. That mental stretch revealed the importance of simple ways to effortlessly balance your mind by intentionally bringing your focus to your body and your life around you. So important for each of us to understand. Now, Fundamental offers brainwaves in 2 main friendly formats, each designed to flex your focus and boost your mind skill, one thought at a time. Life hacks are a targeted mental workout around a single powerful principle you can practice and apply, like the power of presence. And a series is a full circle journey, multiple connected life hacks bundled around a central theme or topic, kind of like a mental docuseries, 1 to 3 life hacks at a time. Together, these rhythms make mental practice actually doable. Small reps, real shifts, better balance. So, that's a quick taste of the Fundamental Movement's mission, values, and product. Now, most importantly, let's consider the fundamental influence. First, What's the fundamental influence for the individual? Well, by now you know, fundamental makes common sense wisdom accessible, empowering, and personal. That's fundamental knowledge for the mind. Practical clarity that you can actually use. And we're extra excited to share with you our first full Brainwave series, the Fundamental Reality series. Reality is the one thing we all live in, and few of us fully understand. So we figured, if there's one topic our minds could use a dose of clear common sense TLC, it's reality. This series includes 7 fundamental life hacks that walk you through the fundamental common sense of how your inner and outer world can shift and shape your reality. Now look, don't just take my word for it. Let's hear from someone who's lived it. A friend of mine, Ben, who I knew since high school, who reconnected with me a few years ago seeking a healthier relationship with his mind, he became part of our brainy bunch, joining interviews, development sessions, and learning these tools firsthand. Here's a few words from him. He says, "I knew presence mattered, but how to live in the present, why I was out of it, and what was going on in my mind, none of that was clear. The Fundamental Reality series showed me the what, why, and how to live in mental harmony so simply, I've even started teaching it to my kids." This project is a call for each of us to return to presence, to see, receive, and help create a more beautiful world. Simply powerful stuff. This is just one of the many insights from the Fundamental Reality series, and you'll soon get to flex your mind with the first series and feel more of its mental balancing benefits. Each fundamental series is designed and built to harmonize life by naturally aligning our thoughts, words, and actions to a unified goal of love, joy, and peace. That's enhanced self-regulation, proactive tools for emotional strength, mental clarity, and balance. It also nurtures stronger communities grounded in understanding, empathy, and connection. As a result, our planet gets a real upgrade. We begin unlocking our full potential as a species. This movement helps bridge the growing gap between fast-moving tech and our slower evolving biology. Let's be honest, our brains haven't updated as fast as our screens. And with more mental care, our environmental stewardship will also come naturally. When the mind is supported, so is everything else. This all perfectly unfolds the fundamental life-elevating promise. A ripple of clarity that benefits you, the community, and the planet. This is truly a fundamental influence we can all benefit from. And to help land the familiar nature of this kind of movement, here are some similar echoes from our recent history. Think the playful learning of Schoolhouse Rock and the inspiring, heartfelt soul of Mr. Rogers. Now, reimagined as a platform leveled up for today's modern world. And now it's time for us to dive into the perks, because that's the energy behind the fundamental movement. Familiar, but totally fresh. So then, how is fundamental starting things off? What are we creating to fulfill and offer this life-elevating promise? Well, we are excited to announce the first fundamental goodies will be the first Common Sense Reality series. This is a personal workout activity book of fun, simple, and powerful common sense. Find out just how familiar you are with the important common sense from this fundamental journey, packed with all the basics of reality, something we all deserve to have. Our goal is to simplify self-love in a practical way. Are you lost in the sauce of our overstimulated lives? Needing a simple refresher to ground yourself in some mental reality? Want some more fundamental brainwave value? That's exactly where the Fundamental Reality Series Brainwave booklet comes in. And second, we are so excited for the early release of the Fundamental Brain Buddy, Inner Voice Bestie. Get ready to experience real, powerful mental flex as you journey through custom personalized brainwaves that help you take control of your attention, not suck it from you. This is tech that is specifically designed to elevate life and harmonize humanity. So, when you need a simple and grounded, unbiased opinion based on common sense, or when you can't seem to understand how to take the next step in life's curveballs, and even when you just need a powerful dose of a fundamental flex of knowledge, that's where the Fundamental Brain Buddy chatbot can effortlessly balance, benefit, and boost your mind, one brainwave at a time. So, want to know how to get your hands on these fundamental perks? This is where Fundamental gets its fuel. First, what's the cost? Well, for this influence to be as powerful as possible, it has to be as available as the internet and as accessible as common sense. That's right, Brain Buddy. Free and choice-based pricing, which means all are welcome to start their fundamental journey completely for free. You already have the power of presence brainwave you experienced. We love sharing this core product freely so we can help uplift our mental economy. And to maximize your mind skills, it's choice-based contribution to show your support towards making a mental global difference, because your presence is the true value. Clarity is priceless, and let's be real, in a world that doesn't just need this, it needs it freely. If we want humanity to thrive, mental clarity can't be a luxury. It has to be shared, unified, and free. And this is what creates our fundamental fuel. Because truly, when you enjoy, you up-level your mind. And when you share, you up-level the world. So how do we grow this much-needed fundamental movement faster? Well then, support. You fuel the mental wellness future of our species through a support boost. The fundamental movement is starting things off as contribution-based support of a $50K crowdfunder target. And it's as easy as $1 or more support boost to amplify this fundamental journey. And let's keep it real. In this crowdfunder phase, we deeply encourage you to give more than $1. Why? Because more than any point in history, we invite all out there who are ready to uplift the mental well-being of our species. It takes brave and abundant support with capacity and coin. This is the moment to give where it really counts. Any one-time contribution will unlock a welcome gift. Download access to the Fundamental Reality Series booklet. Your support will go towards completing the booklet, and you'll receive your download link automatically when it's released. And your support boost can really count when you become a monthly fan contributor. This unlocks ongoing support of the mission, includes the Brainwave booklet as well when released, and you join the Fundamental Hub with lots of perks, a brainy bunch of community members, resources, gifts, events, early access, and more. Wow! It looks like, Brain Buddy has a fundamental insight in store. Truly, Brain Buddy, we are a global tribe. Such things as COVID-19 prove that where one virus can shut down the whole world, we are truly a family. And also, it's true, a cup of coffee, just your cup of coffee you're holding in the morning takes thousands of people supporting you. That's amazing. And secondly, that's true. Fundamental is serving the next wave. Just like Jeff Bezos decided to launch Amazon when he saw the spiking increase of internet usage in 1994, we now are responding to the spiking usage of mental time, and we're offering fundamental love. So truly, Brain Buddy, what an incredible journey. The first 5 years, we have built the foundation, the brand, with the help of mentors, friends, advisors, strangers, and a wide global circle that offered insight, feedback, and heart. If you've supported, cheered, or shared Fundamental, thank you. Many of you have experienced the fundamental value firsthand, and now it's time for that fundamental growth. And it takes a village, actually a globe. The Fundamental Hub is our way of gathering that community, welcoming new friends, and keeping the energy moving and growing. You know, we each spend time and money on so many things that entertain us, just for kicks and giggles. Now, Fundamental not only entertains, it elevates our shared mental world. That's right, it's time to entertain and craft our mind skills. On average, we spend about $5, $15, even $30 a month on subscriptions that don't really mentally uplift our lives or our world. This one does. If each person who has already witnessed the fundamental value, past and present, right now you included, were to contribute at least $100 or more monthly, we would be well on our way to making a powerful mental upgrade on this globe. It's a simple way to invest in mental clarity, collective evolution, and the joy of supporting a mission with soul. So please, join in, contribute freely. It all matters. We are all in this together. It's easy. Go to fundamental.fans and click support. We are so thrilled for you to enjoy all the fundamental value that's in store. And to wrap things up, consider these as your next Brainwave. First, check out the Fundamental Reality Series mini episodes and discover more about Fundamental and what we have in store to offer. You can also meet Brain Buddy. Brain Buddy is an amazing, interactive, fun experience. We are working on launching that experience in different ways, so please contribute to help us grow faster and help us to get Brain Buddy out there so we can make a beautiful upgrade on our mental well-being. And finally, if you want to connect with us in person and actually see firsthand some of these amazing tools and resources, check out our fun, free live web events. And you can see that also at fundamental.fans. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Brain Buddy. What a gift. Time to say goodbye. We love you so much, Brain Buddy. It has been such a blast. We'll see you hopefully soon. Thanks for your presence, buddy. So, you've just been welcomed into something rare. A spark became a story became a movement built from clarity, connection, and care. A space that honors what most of us often ignore. Your peace of mind. And that's not just thoughtful, that's fundamental. This is where the movement truly begins. You've seen it, you've felt it, you are now officially a fundamental part of it. Your next step, whether it is enjoying, sharing, or supporting, keeps that promise alive. The real mental growth, the powerful ripple, the harmonious future, that is now in your hands. And thank you for showing up, for staying curious, and for being here. And most of all, I hope you're leaving with the same spark we started things off with. That something this simple can and will actually elevate life. This is how we shape the future, one peaceful mind at a time. Much love until the next Brainwave. Bye!